Namaste. Dear friends, a frequently asked question is why Vedanta? Why should I follow Vedanta? What is this Vedanta? Some strange philosophy. In what way does it help me? Why should I come to Vedanta? Why should I come to Vedanta centers, etc.? What is this? Why? Before answering the question, we must ask a counter question to you. Why other religions? What have other religions done to you? For example, your own religion, what has it done to you? It has given you an identity. Number one, identity. What is your identity? You are a born sinner. You carry the original sin with you. You are a sinner. You perform sinful deeds and you wait till the day of judgment, and the Lord judges you and says you are a sinner, go to hell, or maybe by chance you are not a sinful person and you go to heaven. So you are a sinner, born sinner. This is the identity that other religions give to you. What is the end? As I said, in Christianity, the day of judgment, and in other religions, verse, certain promises which are highly improbable and strange. So this is the identity and the gift that other religions promise you. So coming to Vedanta, what is the identity that Vedanta gives to you? Vedanta says you are divine, you are the Atman, you are infinite, you are birthless, deathless, diseaseless, beyond sorrow, beyond suffering, infinite. You are that infinite. You have infinite power within you. You have all the capacities within you. Everything is hidden within you. This is the identity that Vedanta gives you. What is the goal? Manifest that innate divinity. You will become great. You will become divine. Manifest that inner glory. So the identity other religions gives you is that you are a sinner, a born sinner. Whereas Vedanta teaches you that you are divine, you are spiritual, you are a glorious personality. Coming to the goal, Vedanta teaches you the goal is to become infinite or to be with God and serve Him, whatever you wish. When it comes to the path, other religions teach you that you must follow a certain specific method. One code for everyone. Regimentation. You must sit and stand. This is the prayer. You must follow this. And then believe. You should believe it. You should believe. There is no questioning. You must believe. You should believe. If you don't believe, you are a sinner. Coming to Vedanta, the practices are diverse depending upon your mental state. You may not like anything else but to work. Vedanta says, excellent. The only change you must make is, don't be selfish, open up. Just open up. Be selfless. Do whatever you are doing, but do it selflessly. That's enough. Along with that, do it with concentration so that your work will be better. If you wish, you can offer your work to God. If not, just go on doing things selflessly without taking any self. What will happen to you? Everything will come back a millionfold. Suppose you don't like to work and you are an emotional person. Vedanta teaches you the path of bhakti, devotion. Pray to God. Weep for Him. Call Him your father, mother, son, teacher, whatever. Be His servant if you wish. Go on adoring Him, sing His glories, sing His name in glories, meditate upon Him, contemplate upon Him. There is the other path. Then if you don't like this emotional path, you can sit in contemplation, meditation, dhyana. That is the Raja Yoga, the royal path. Practice meditation and then all the karmas, the past karmas that were accumulated due to which you are suffering at this moment will all be eliminated. You will become free. You don't want to do that also. Be rational. Question. Inquire. All of Vedanta, please remember, is about inquiring and not believing. No question of belief here in Vedanta. You must inquire. Vedantic sutras begin with the first sutra, Athatho Brahma Jigyasa. Inquire into Brahman. Inquire. This is the first thing. No question of believing in something. You must inquire. You must ask. This is the scientific way of Vedanta. Vedanta is perfect science. You may ask, what is this worship of images, etc.? Do it and see. Do it and see. Do it for yourself. You will understand that it is all a pure science. Everywhere there is science. It's all filled with consciousness, and concrete forms of consciousness is worshipped or adored so that you become pure and you understand that behind this form there is the consciousness itself. So Vedanta teaches you diverse ways. Okay, I understood that. Let me sit in my house and do everything else. You can do that, but you need constant inspiration. That's the reason Swami Vivekananda has founded Vedanta centers. They are for you. They are for your service. Come, do some service. Pray to God. Think of God. Discuss higher thoughts. Open up, and you will quickly become great. Swami Vivekananda said, awaken that inner spirituality. Success will come. Glory will come. Goodness will come. Everything that is good and great will come when you awaken that sleeping soul to immortality. You are that immortal being. There is no death for you. There is no misery. There is no sin. Sin is only a covering. This brings us to the last question. There you are a sinner. What does sinner do to you? The idea that you are a sinner closes the flow of grace because you have closed it. You don't want anything more. You are a sinner. You are condemned. Whereas in Vedanta, unfurl your sails. The breeze of grace is always flowing. Grace is always there. The moment you start struggling, there is God helping you. The moment you start following this path of Vedanta, you release all the bondages that you had created for yourself. You were in a prison and you thought that you are imprisoned. You released everything, became free. There is nothing to bind you anymore. You are free. You become divine. You are already divine. All the coverings that you had covered yourself with will be thrown off and you shine. This divine light is what Vedanta brings to you. This divine joy called Ananda, which is the existential bliss that is there within you, waiting to manifest itself. All sufferings will go. All these superficialities will go. You become divine. This is what Vedanta does to you. Wherever you may be, to whichever country you may belong, to whichever race you may belong, follow Vedanta and you become divine. Should I give up my religion? Nothing of that sort. Whatever you are, you continue to be, but at the same time, understand the glory of yourself. Vedanta is that extraordinary science which transforms a so-called limited human beings into a universal divine being, full of splendor, full of happiness, full of bliss. This is Vedanta. Follow Vedanta. Thank you very much. Om Tat Sat.